Hey, Appliance Boot Camp. This is Mike Sneed coming to you. I can hear. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're actually live. Um, like I said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And guess what? The new our next hands-on live event. We're gonna shoot to have it on August the 15th and 16th. That's gonna be our next hands-on live event. As you can see, the state has let us go into phase two. We are officially supposed to effectively tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We go into phase two. I went a little bit early and just went ahead and cut everything off and going into this new phase. So with the new phase coming in, I'm going ahead and I'm going to set the date for our new hands-on live event. It's going to be August the 15th and 16th. It's going to be new and improved. We got changes that's been made to our new training center, our building. I've also got some new stuff I'm putting into the actual course. Like I say now, we got the garage doors. Um, we might have another surprise for you too when you come to this one. I'm seeing how I can actually push it in. So I'm changing the curriculum a little bit to actually get it in here. But yeah, we're gonna try to do it on August the 15th and 16th. Where we're gonna be shooting for to have our new hands-on live event, and because the social distance that we still have, it's gonna be a little smaller class size, so it won't be quite. It won't be the same number that we normally have, but which is gonna be better. It will allow us to have people to get a little bit more hands-on. I can go be a little bit more I can actually help people a little bit more. They get a little bit more attention, and once that August the 15th comes around, 15th and 16th come around, and it goes well, then I'm going to start opening up a lot more dates to get a lot more people in. 'Cause a lot of people want to come in and get this training. And so after the 15th and 16th, if everything goes well, everybody was comfortable. I'm going to start adding in a bunch of dates to get everybody in who wants to get trained, and so people can go out and make this money. I've gotten a lot of phone calls from alumni, people who have just taken the online. They've been calling me. People who have taken online or people who came through the course, and they actually gone out and trained family members and friends, and they're actually out here running their own business. It amazes me when I talk to them how this thing is actually spreading like wildfire. Where it's the whole. I haven't never seen anything like this. Where I talk to somebody and they tell me, yeah, I was unemployed or I was about to lose my job. I took the online course. From the online course, I was doing so well. I showed my brother. I showed my brother-in-law. I showed my uncle. They're doing well now. So it just amazes me still how this thing has taken off and how it actually spread it more than the virus itself has spread it. Um, so just want to let everybody know on August the 15th and 16th we will have our next hands-on live event. Next Saturday, the actual 30th, we're gonna also have our seal system webinar. We're gonna do a seal system webinar. If you have purchased the Appliance Bootcamp online or Appliance Bootcamp hands-on event, you will be eligible for that. I got two more modules I need to edit and put up in the actual Teachable. Once I do that, probably be about Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to go ahead and release the modules so you all can watch the modules in advance. And you have any questions on Saturday, next Saturday, the actual 30th, myself and WWHVAC, we're going to do a live webinar presentation of the modules, and we're going to answer any questions you all might have about anything that's going on in the modules. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna look to release those on Wednesday. I'm gonna release them on Wednesday, so you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday, if you have any questions, we'll be able to answer any of those questions. And so be honest, when I'm putting together the actual course, because when you're shooting video and stuff, you have to do the same thing probably 6 or 7 times, because I start editing, I look like I find things that I missed, or things that shots that I thought I had that wasn't there. So you get pretty good at doing stuff, and I'm looking. I said it might be, I might be able to do something in a hands-on live event where I can give you some type of um, give you at least I'm getting it down quick enough now where we might be able to do something where I wouldn't be able to teach you how to braise and all that, but you will be able to see the process. I think how a compressor comes out and everything. I think we will be able to maybe muster that into the next live event where everybody wouldn't be able to take it out, but we can you actually get to see it and see the process of how it's taken out. Because like I said, I've done it now. My poor little compressor, I done brazed it so much getting ready for this course. I'm almost getting to the point where I can almost do it with my eyes closed now. So that's going to be coming out. Also, like I say, the new course is coming out. I mean, the new hands-on and the new courses also. So with the hands-on that's coming up, the old video is going to be disabled, and all the new videos are going to be up, and that give everybody who's coming there time to actually catch up, watch those videos, and when they come here, those videos will reflect all the new appliances we have in here, and we can answer any questions they might have had, and they can actually touch it, the same appliances that they see on the videos when they come. All right, tonight I want to talk about the third party warranty companies, how they protect you. I had a couple of calls. I got 3 calls this week of people who are going out new to do appliance repair, and they were nervous going out and actually working on the appliance because they thought if they like a piece of trim, which is the actual trim is the actual like decoration or the panels that you see on appliances, and most of them now are made out of plastic, and they were afraid that they might crack the trim when they were trying to remove it and stuff if they use too much force. And just when you first starting to learn how to work with power tools, work with your hands and stuff, you don't know quite the amount of force you need to have starting off. And they was nervous. They say, "Hey, if I crack this face plate or this trim on this refrigerator that I'm trying to get off," they telling no, I'm telling them just put a screwdriver behind it and just twist it a little bit. They're like, "Well, I'm gonna have to buy them a new face plate, a new trim," and I'm like, "No, you're not." I said that's why I'm telling you to go to the third party warranty companies, because if you go to the third party warranty companies, if you go there and you happen to actually crack like a face plate or crack a piece of trim piece, or if you go there and you have some accident where you showed out a control board, uh, that's you just call the third party warranty company and tell them, hey, I need a face plate, I need the trim, or I need a new control board. It doesn't cost the customer any more money. It doesn't cost you any money because the home warranty is going to send you the part, and you just put the part on. That's why I call it earn as you learn, because what's happening, it's giving you the chance to go out there and giving you the security that if you do happen to have some type of mishap while you out there, it's not going to cost you any more money, and it's not going to cost the customer any more money. And the third party warranty company kind of protects both of you all. And because these guys was nervous, thought that they might have to come out their pocket, and even one guy thought he would have to turn it into his insurance company for a claim. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be filing any claims on your insurance company unless you have something major to go on. Because what will happen, they'll pay the claim out, but when it comes back to get renewal, they'll drop you. Or if you file too many claims, they just drop you, and you can't get any insurance. So you don't want to be filing small claims like that. You file insurance if Lord knows, I hope it never happened. But if you happen to flood somebody's kitchen or something like that, or somebody got some expensive hardwood floors and you scratch the floors, and they adamant that you gotta sand down all the floors and restain everything. Most of the time, if you find your good flooring guy, he can fix small scratches and stuff. But if they adamant they want to get everything redone, then that's something that you will file against your insurance. File against your insurance. But if you just crack a faceplate or something like that, no, you just uh, starting off now, you just call the third party warranty company, tell them to send you a new faceplate. But if you're doing COD calls, and you happen to have something like that, the blue book, the prices that you charge in the blue book, they have enough leeway in it to actually, if you were to crack a faceplate or piece of trim on appliance, it's enough profit in there where you can actually order that part and put it on at the price that you're going to be charging them for the repair, that you will still make a profit, and it won't be something major. It's going to come out your sale. So with the blue book, if you go there, you crack a faceplate or something like that, or a panel, it's enough leeway in the price where you can actually absorb it and still make good money on it. Right now, we've been so busy, I actually forgot that it's Memorial Day weekend coming up, and with that, I'm actually gonna have to work. You see me got my shirt on and stuff because I forgot it was the Memorial Day weekend. I forgot to block it out, and this is the first time people actually scheduled on Memorial Day. Most of the time, this week and next week, it's usually a slow week in the appliance repair because people going out on vacation and stuff. But I guess with the virus, people are staying home and they're getting stuff done, and I got to work Monday, and I had to work today, and it's kind of I don't need to, like I keep saying, I don't need to be in the truck because I jumped in today trying to catch people up, and so we can I can only have to work a half a day on Monday, and I had forgot all about the coronavirus, and I go to somebody's house and I knock on the door, and they come there with a mask and stuff on, and I'm looking at them. I said, "Why they got a mask on?" And it was an older lady, and she asked me, "said Do you need a mask?" And I said, "No." And then she said, "Well, I have some I can give you." And then it popped in. Oh, I supposed to have a mask. I said, "I'm sorry, my mind everywhere. I got my mask in my truck." So I went back to the truck, got my mask, and put it on, put my gloves. But that's what happened because I'm not in there every day, and I'm just jumping in, going trying to run the calls like I used to, and because I'm just filling in, you start to make mistakes like that, and that's why I know I don't need to be out here running service calls. I need to just let the subs run them, or being here doing what I need to be doing, finishing up these courses. So I wanted to come tell you all that if you have an issue where you are a third party warranty company and you happen to have a mishap where you might short out a board or you might crack a faceplate or piece of trim piece on an appliance, don't be afraid. That's what the third party warranty company is for. Just if you just tell the homeowner, you call them out to where it's at, say, hey, I had a slight problem when I was taking your panel off. The plastic actually cracked, but don't worry, I'm gonna get you a new one. When I come back, I'll put the new part on, and I'll put the new faceplate on, and they'll be happy. And you just call the third party warranty company. They're not gonna ask you no questions. Oh, who cracked the thing? You just tell them I need this part, and they'll send it out. And they're not gonna get mad at you and spank your hand. So I'm like I say, I got a lot of stuff I got to do to finish up for the course next week, and also with the holidays coming. I overbooked and not I had forgot all about the Memorial Day holiday. I'm gonna read what we got in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here and start back. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna get out of here. I'm gonna start editing some more of these videos, but I'm gonna get off the internet. T Finesse, Money Mike. Hey, how you doing? RE Appliance Repair. What's up, everybody? Hey, how you doing? Mario Goodson. Thank you, God. Yeah, we're gonna be doing it August the 15th. RE Appliance Repair. Mike, what Indian scalp? Yeah, man. The barbers got to go back, so I got everything just scalped and done, man. It's a new beginning. Mario Goodson, ABC family, what's up? Okay, good evening, Mike. RK, hey Mike, quick question. Can you please explain why we charge $85 an hour? As what makes up that price? I want to clearly explain this to the rep when I'm negotiating. All right, the $85 an hour. If you were to sit down and 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 I'll explain this so many times. Let me see the way they can go. The reason you're charging them $85 an hour is it's a formula called your cost of doing business. And if you were to sit down and do your cost of doing business, it'll tell you that you need to be charging somewhere between 80 to $85 per hour in order for you to be pretty much middle class in America. If you look at the senators and the representatives, that's how much they making for the government, $85 an hour. Also, what happens, the actual third party warranty companies, you don't tell them this, but this is known, that they know that $85 per hour is about the rule of thumb, and you need to charge them an hour and a half every time you go out. So the first time you go out, you charge them an hour and a half, which would be I break it down to 125, because what happened, most of the time their cost that they can allocate per call to pay you is about $250 per completed call. So you charge 125 when you go out and diagnose, and you charge 125 when you go out and put the part back on. Now you're thinking I'm only at the house maybe 30 minutes. True, you might be at the house for 30 minutes, but you gotta call the customer first and get their model and serial number, and then you're gonna do the research. You're gonna go on appliancetology, research and get the service manuals. You're gonna actually drive to the customer house. When you get to the customer house, you're gonna diagnose it. After you diagnose it, you're gonna have to drive back to your office or and actually call the third party warranty company. You're gonna have to look up the parts. You got to call the third party warranty company, tell them what parts you need. You're gonna be on the phone with them doing that. Then they're gonna ship you the parts. Once you get the parts, same thing. You have to actually get the parts. You got to call the customer. You got to schedule them. All that stuff that you're doing in the office, you got to get paid for that. Normally, you would have some office staff that actually paying for that you actually will pay to do all that office work that you're doing when you get back home. But you're a one man shop starting off. When you put the hat on as a customer service rep, you gotta get paid for being a customer service rep. When you put the hat on to be a logistics person, where you ordering the parts, you gotta get paid for that. When you put the hat on to be a technician, you gotta get paid for that. So you gotta get paid for all those things. And people are and you ask the guys that's been doing it for a while now, they'll tell you, getting to the customer house and diagnosing and stuff. That's the easy part. The hard grinding part is when you get back home. You got to start going and looking up part numbers and ordering parts and logging stuff in. A lot of people, I could get off work at 4:30, 5 o'clock, but a lot of times I work until 8:39. If when I was out there doing doing the actual servicing the calls. I was a one man shop servicing the calls, ordering the parts and everything with the third party warranty companies. If I got home 4:30, 5 o'clock, I still have another 3 to 4 hours that I had to put work in. And it get to a point it's nonstop where your days and nights start to run together, and you just constantly all you're doing is just working, 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 and you gotta get paid for that. So that's how I come up to the 125, the $85 per hour. And what eventually happened, you'll get to the point where some of the people now they're actually doing pre-diagnosing over the phone. They done ran enough service calls where they kind of got an idea what's wrong. They bring the parts with them. If they bring the parts with them, they actually don't have to make two trips, but they can still bill out for the 250. So they actually now instead of them making $85 an hour, they're making somewhere around 150, $160 an hour now because they're doing it all in one trip, and they're getting what they call the first call completes in and stuff. And so you start to do that. That's how you get your raise in appliance repair. And the better you get at doing stuff, and the quicker you get at doing it, the more efficient you become, the more money you make. And that's how we do the $85 per hour. Okay. All right, I browsed through the old videos, but I didn't see the one with the cost analysis. Yeah, and I don't do a cost analysis because, be honest with you, you really can't do a cost analysis on your business You can do it on industry standards. Industry standard is what I'm giving you. You need to start off at about $85 an hour. Now, after you got one cycle or one business year or actual numbers of running your business, then you can do a true cost of doing business. But until you actually get one cycle in, you're gonna have to go off of industry standard. And industry standard is about $85 per hour. Is about what you need to be billing out at. Okay, Code CS, Technical Thursday. Okay, DCNF Appliance Prayer. What it do, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Picture Man 63. Good evening, Mike and ABC fan. DCNF Appliance. See, you have to post Rona cut. Yeah, man, I went ahead and done it. I feel lighter. I feel a cool breeze now too. All right. Mario Goodson, what's up? DCNF. There you go. Mario chilling. Okay, they're working through these telemarketers. Y'all were right. They are horrible. Yeah, I told you, man. They call nonstop, and a lot of them now. This is the time a lot of them have to renew background checks and stuff. And I got third party warranty companies I haven't done work for in 15, 20 years, and they having their background check people call me and say, hey, you can do the background check for this third party warranty company. They want to put you back on. I said I just don't have time. Matter of fact, I've told American Home Shield and them to put me on hold because right now we booked about 2 weeks out. Okay, yeah, please hit the like and share button if you don't mind. Hey, how you doing, Kirk? That's slick. All right. Uh, yeah, decent enough. Don't go down on your own rate. Yeah, and they know it. When you telling them 85, they ain't gonna ask you to sit down and explain. Tell me how you get everything for $85 an hour. They know it's 85. You tell them 85, they're gonna come back with something. Can you do it for $100 flat rate? No, they just are negotiating. You just stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. All right. RK, when you are posting the new appliance video, when are you posting the new appliance video you talked about? I wanted to wait till I got closer to the actual date where we're going to have the new hands-on event before I actually posted them, because I didn't want to have to get a bunch of questions up up until then all day long about the new videos and stuff. I wanted to actually post them, and then the new people who coming in, if they had any questions, I could just tell them, wait till you get here, and then we can go through them that way. So I didn't want to answer a bunch of questions for the next 6 months about them. So that's why I hadn't posted them until I actually found a new date. And then also when we decided to do the hands-on, not the hands-on, but decided to do the seal system repair. I only want to put one or two in at a time. I don't want to add whole new sections and stuff, because when I start adding the whole new sections, like with the garage doors and stuff like that, that requires me to have to do a lot of questions and answering for weeks on end, all day long. And I just didn't want to do that for everything, the whole suite. So I want to get everything uploaded and let people look at it before they come, and a week or two before they come. And then when they come, I can answer the questions here. Otherwise, it'd be questions nonstop. All right. Decent enough appliance. Hit the like, ABC fam. The world needs to hear about the Oracle has to say. Thank you all. Uh, Kirk's relaxing his hands. Okay. Mike Charles, what's up, everyone? Okay. There you go, Mario Goodson. Yeah, it's been drilled in my mind. $85 an hour, no less. Yeah, that's the going rate. That's the going rate. Double AJWS. Okay, what up, DC? They got okay. All right. Got some networking going on. Oh, Kirk got that double oven in. Hurt his wrist. Okay. Hey, Tax Elite. Hey, can I get the first video to play? Hey, I can't get the first video to play in my garage door course. What video is that? Put the name of it in, and I'll take a look at it. And see. Um, which one you have issues with. And I'll go in and take a look at it tomorrow and see what's going on with it. Yeah. If you're gonna do those double ovens, you're gonna need to get a hydraulic cart. All right. Hey, how you doing, Manson J. Rubler? Um, uh, Marvin Ware. Most warranty companies pay 30-day net. I have never worked for them. Yeah, I like COD call. They used to, Marvin Ware. Said most warranty companies pay 30-day net. I never worked for them yet. I like COD calls. Yeah, back in the days, everybody paid like 30 days net, and they actually would send you checks. But now, you can get a lot of them pay within. Some of them pay on the spot with a credit, their direct deposit you money, kind of like a cash app, right on the spot. Some of them pay within 2 to 3 days. A lot of them pay quick now, because they want more people to do the work, and they know a lot of people don't want to wait the 30 days. A lot of them have taken their deductibles away. I'd rather keep the deductible and wait the 10 days. But now I'm pretty used to not getting a deductible, but they pay within 2 to 3 days. So because we don't read, hey, how you doing, Uncle Mike? All right, Quentin Hodge, hey Mike, how you doing? Jay Young, hey Mike, and ABC fam. Mario gets a mic. Maybe you should record a couple of videos that answer frequent questions, and save it to the playlist on YouTube so we can direct people to them to avoid you repeating information. I've done that. The same questions. We've done that. I think the same. If you go to the Facebook Appliance Bootcamp Facebook group, the same questions get asked all day long, and not only do I answer them, but the alumni answer them. It's just going to be the same question, because what happens, what happens, we have so many new people coming to the channel, so many new people come in watching, and they don't go back and watch the old channels, or they don't go read the old posts, and they're constantly go. But we have all those things there. I thought about maybe in the video description, I might need to post it in there and just say, hey, in the description, these are frequently asked questions, and have them look there, go into there. But yeah, regardless of what, I can do the same video every day, and I'll still get the same question. How much you need to charge? $85 an hour. I'll still get that question. And no matter how much I say it, somebody still won't charge the $85 an hour, and they'll go do it the other way. Then they'll come back and say, "Nah, I messed up. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna do it the right way." Okay. Okafor, Mike. So if we happen to do the first call complete or a third party warranty stop, then they were invoiced. Then we invoice for 250, right? Yeah, I still invoice for 250. I'm not gonna give them a break because I'm better at doing my job and faster. I'm still gonna invoice them the 250 because I'm gonna stay up under their cost. So I'm still gonna invoice them the 250. But if I go out there and they decide, say like it's something they're not gonna repair, if they're gonna replace it or something like that, and I go out there and diagnose, it's just the 125. But if I fix it, 250. And like I say, when I do that, I'm not going to be the preferred contractor in the area, and I don't care about being the preferred contractor in the area. Um, It'll be other people who'll be less than I am, but I'll still be within the matrix, and I'll still receive my calls. And like I say, I only want to do 4 or 5 calls a day. I don't want to be out here running 10, 15 calls. I want 4 or 5 calls a day, and that's it. Okay, Lewis Jr. Hey, how you doing? The wonderful life of Bobby J. I just got my training. Okay, all right. Lewis Jr. Got your course and fixed everything out. All right, way to go, way to go, Kevin Roberts. What's up, ABC fans? Decent. Mike can answer these questions over and over again. Yeah, they come over and over. Like I said, you can do the same video over and over. Kevin Roberts, Mike, I've been looking into getting the EPA cert, only to find out I already have type 1 and 2. Well, time to grab the tools. There you go. Yeah, yeah. For appliance repair, all you need is type 1 to do appliance repair. All right. Okay, Mike, will you still be doing the YouTube video showing how the airlift works in comparison to slick airlift? Yeah, I got that video. I need to send it off. Matter of fact, I wanted, I thought about doing it again when slick come back, because we done just a quick, it was just a quick video, but do a real comparison where we actually sell them side by side. and see the difference with the price and stuff. So I got the one that Slick got shot with Slick. After I done that, I said it didn't do it justice. We next time Slick is up, we'll do one where we set both of them side by side and see exactly what you're getting for what you spend. Because we don't read 255, Uncle Mike. Yeah, yeah, he's charging the 255. He getting that 2750. He doing 127.50. I just I just stay up under the 250. They might have moved that number up from the from when I was doing a lot of third party warranties, but I've always known 250 is what they had here in the RTP area, and that's pretty much the standard where you would be at. So if you stayed under 250, they wouldn't actually push you out the thing. Now, if you're going to be building them out to 250, you want them to supply the parts. Because if you're supplying the parts, you're not going to get it. Your cost is not going to be as you're not going to get the break on parts on prices that they getting because they buy a whole lot of parts. They get a better price on parts than you get. So if you get them and you're going to try to charge them. If you do buy the part, don't charge them no 20% markup and no retail. You give them the price of the part. Because what happened if you start trying to charge them 20% markup or try to charge them retail on the parts, your parts cost of them might push you outside the limit. So you want to give them the parts at cost, and you just all you get is just your labor. And like I said, starting off, that's all you want. You want to get paid on labor, and you want to get the experience. Once you get the experience in, and you're doing good, then you actually move over to doing COD work. And once you start transferring over into COD work, you get a little bit you get a bump in price again, and you get your money up front, and then you pretty much bulletproof because you have your own customers. You're not dependent upon anybody. You're now bulletproof where nobody can hurt you. So you got your own customers you're dealing with. You don't have to answer to anybody. Just your customers. You keep them happy. Your business will constantly keep growing, and now you're organic. Where as long as you're doing right by people, you never have to worry about work or a job again. And that's another thing too. With this business, a lot of people have asked me, do you think with the amount of people who's coming in, if it's going to have an impact on our actual business? No, it's not. I was talking to a couple of guys who have came to Appliance Boot Camp, who's in the same area that I'm in, and they're saying, "Hey, I never see you out. I never seen any of your vans." And the same thing, and one of them told me he feel like he's the only person in the area that's working in here. I said, "Nah, there's a lot of people here working. It's just that much work out here." And like I say, for the last 20, 30 years, they haven't pushed anything on the skilled trade. So it has left that big gap open. And then you got the baby boomers. You got the baby boomers who's now in their 60s and 70s who were the vast skilled trade workers that they're leaving. And so now they're leaving out and you don't have anybody coming in and it's just wide open where now you know it, it's the best place to be at, and people come here they still can't believe even now when like I say I got kind of immune to it because I had done it for so long, but now talking to the alumni that's come through here and just talking to people on a daily basis, it made me sit back and actually have to relook at this thing. And I said, man, this is a really good this is a really good profession where you can leave your house at I can leave my house at 10 o'clock in the morning, get back home about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I could have $500-600 in my pocket. I could be dead broke, leave home and come home with $800 in my pocket. And do it every day. I could do it 7 days a week if I wanted to. But I don't do weekends. But you could do it 7 days a week. You could be dead broke. You could be dead broke in the morning, and before the end of the day, you have $400 to $800 in your pocket, and it's constant. It's constant, and I don't know where else you can do that and not have to with the training that we have. Not say training. It's ongoing training. It's not no one thing and you stop. It's something that you have to constantly keep doing and keep honing in your craft. Because every time you go, every day you're gonna run into something different you ain't never seen before. Even now with me, I've been doing it 20 years. I'm still seeing stuff I had never seen before. I'm still learning constantly. I still have to go get service manuals and stuff when I'm out there. So it's something that you never stop learning. But also it's something that is the barrier of entry is so low that I don't know where else you could do that. Where you can come in for less than $1,500, you can make the same amount, even more than a doctor make, because you just think a doctor, he can't hire no subs to go there and do no surgery for him. A dentist can't hire another dentist to come in and fill your teeth or extract the teeth. He got to go there every day. And that was my friends that were dentists and orthodontists. They used to get mad at me about that. It's like, no, uh, I got $1 million debt on a practice, and you make the same amount of money as I make, or if not more. And you got no $1,500 van. That's it, and about $60 worth of tools. And with me, I'm not at the same place. I don't have, it's a great life, man. I'm telling you, it's a great life. You so, especially now, where the North Carolina, the weather this week has been kind of bad because of the rain and stuff. But now it's getting to the point where the grass is out, flowers are blooming, the weather is nice. You somewhere different all the time. You ain't going in no. And the other thing too, you're not going in no crappy houses. You're going into nice neighborhoods, nice houses. You get tips. People give you. Here it is. You making $100 an hour, and somebody give you a $50 tip. And it happens all the time, man. And it's just a great life. It's a great life, a great life. All right, see what we got going on here. All right. T Finesse, Mike, I've been 30% in labor. You ain't telling us. You ain't tell us that. Yeah, yeah. Don't charge them. Charge them the what you call. Charge them just your what. Because I normally tell you make them provide the parts. Because and that's the other thing too. That the people who have came into the people who first came into appliance boot camp, the first group I was getting versus the people who coming in now is a little. It's getting to be a different crop. The first people who came in, um, uh, you know, I don't, I didn't want them spending no money, and some of them didn't have that money to spend to go buy the parts. So I told everybody make the third party warranty pump company supply the parts. But now I have a group of people coming in now where they say, hey, I want to get that 30% markup on my money. I ain't gonna get that nowhere else. So they're now buying the parts, and you're not gonna be do that. If you do that, you're gonna kick you outside their matrix. They'll pay you, but you're gonna have to start having conversation with your rep at the end of the quarter and stuff. So the best thing to do, just give them wholesale or have them supply the parts. I have them supply the parts, or if I buy the part, I have them send me the part and I just restock it on my truck. That's what I do. I tell them I'll put my part on, and then I have them ship me the part, and I restock it on the truck, or I restock it onto the sub truck. Finish your LLC. I just had to cut off a warranty company because of how long payment was taken. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, some of them take a long time. Which company was that you're talking about that was taking a long time? I'd like to know. Tax property elite. If it's working and they paying it, they keep doing it. All right. Uh, uh, I don't know what that is. Which transfer warranty is good to? I guess which third party warranty company is good to work for? Mike Charles. If you take appliance boot camp, we have a list of third party warranty companies that Mr. O from O Fix It put together that shows you when everybody pays, the pros and cons, and everything who to contact. If you take appliance boot camp, you have that information there. They go DCNF appliance repair say this COD money coming. Yeah, COD money. I like the COD money. Matter of fact, these I'm not gonna show names, but one, two, three, four, five, six. So my little six stops today. That's all my money right there. And when I leave here, I'm gonna go deposit it. So yeah, I love that. I love those checks going in. And that's the other thing too. With the banks with this coronavirus, I can't get to the bank because they got all this stuff backed up. With people now they only got the drive through. Now going to the bank is becoming a hassle for me to go get my money. All right, a day in the life of Corey, ABC fan. All right, here you go. Uh, they got some networking going on. These Samsung refrigerators, yeah, you're gonna start to love them after a while. Cause I love Samsung because they break. So when people ask me what to buy, I tell them go buy Samsung. They good. Yeah, they good to me. Go buy Samsung or LG. They good. WAJWS. Mike, you need to add a few moderators to the ABC Facebook group. Reason being, there are individuals that haven't paid for an online course or a live event, and they're asking unnecessary questions that doesn't pertain to ABC. Okay, yeah. Right now, if people wanted to come in, I just allow people to come in and look, because what happens, uh, especially with us, it takes a little bit more for us to feel comfortable before we depart with our money. So it's one thing if I say this, and you can do this, but when they see you all doing it, and it becomes like a family that eventually that they have to come. And believe it or not, I've had people who actually joined the Facebook group, or people who have actually uh, uh, done like just listen. Where they actually didn't take the course at first, they just listened, went out there, started doing the appliance repair, started making their money to the point where they felt guilty, and they came back and they said, "Hey, man, I've made so much money off of this. I don't need the course, but I'm going to buy the course." And honestly, they have done it. They have bought the course because they came in, made some money, and it was so good to them. They felt like they were cheating. They felt like they were actually cheating the group, and they want to be a part of the group. And they say, "Hey, I want to be a part of that fraternity that you all got, and that camaraderie that you all have." And they actually came back and paid, and they paid, and they feel like, okay, I'm one of the group now. I'm in here now. I paid my way. So yeah, so some people come in, they see how you all interact, the relationships and stuff that you all have, and sometimes that's what they need to get the push. Apply. DC enough. Yeah, he loves Samsung everything. Uh, Yeah, they got the biz account booby out because we don't read. Man, I love you, Uncle Mike. No problem. Yeah, because you don't read. Several people have been trying to catch up with you. I don't know if you on Facebook or not, but I've had probably two or three people want to get in contact with you. So if you're in the Facebook group or something, or if somebody's looking for you, go to the Facebook group and they'll ask for you two or three times. Appliance flipper. Do all service manuals have tech sheets in them? Uh, Service manuals are pretty much all your tech sheets. Uh, some people like Samsung, they have what they call a fast track, or sometimes the tech sheet that they have stuck in the appliance be in there with just schematics and maybe some error codes. But the service manual is usually more in depth, and it's usually thicker. So the tech sheet might be 2 pages, service manual might be 100 pages, and the service manuals will cover everything. And sometimes they even have how to disassemble and everything in there. Uh, there you go. Yeah, Finisher LLC Select Home Warranty. Yeah, actually, I've been talking to some of the alumni. They say Select Home Warranty actually they're getting checks from them. Some people have figured out the way they're paid. Some people have figured out their pay and how to actually make them pay. with me, I don't do any work for them because I don't want to be running my money down. I have enough to do than I have to get on the phone and call them trying to run my money down, and they saying half payment here and half there. You know, it's funny. When I was in college and even probably when I first got, I did. Ain't no probably when I first got married and I was broke as an engineer. Uh, it's kind of funny to say that a broke engineer. I was an engineer and I was broke, and you would make partial payment on the bill. Especially like your cable or something like that. They call and say, "Do you want to pay what's due, or do you want to pay past due, or just you want to pay past due or pay the entire bill? You just pay just the past due just to keep it running." Well, select home warranty and some home warranties do that. They won't pay your entire invoice. They just pay enough to keep you moving. And I remember when I was broke, I thought that was okay. But now, as a business owner, I hate that. Pay me all my money. I don't want no piece of money here, there. Pay me all my money. It's funny how once you become on the other side, you're a business owner, and you got to go out and you got accounts receivables coming in. You don't want that. Give me all my money. I don't want to have to call and see where my money at. Pay me all my money. And also too, what double AJWS, what he was talking about with people coming in to uh to the appliance boot camp Facebook page, group page, and having paid and stuff. It used to be. It's funny how things change when you become a business owner and you intentionally try to do things that's right. It used to be our what you call back in the days, if you bought a course or you bought a CD or a book, something like that, you actually burn a copy for your friends and stuff. When you become a business owner, you paying and you make an investment in yourself, and you make an investment in your business. You don't want nobody trying to skate in then. You say, hey man, you gotta go pay just like I paid and figure it out just like I figured it out. And that's when people come there and they ask those questions, and you see sometimes the alumni might start to push back a little bit. It's because hey, they're saying, hey, I done it. Just everything you need to know is in the blueprint. Just go get the blueprint and stop trying to skate on it. That's all they're pushing back on, and that's good too. And that's you know what that's really good for all of us as the culture, where that stuff is changing, where we're saying, hey, we respect, we want you to be upright and respect just like we did and come the right way through here. We're not gonna have any skating or anything like that. So that's good. That is very good. Um, all right, finish your LLC. I didn't go far in the hole with the parts though. Okay, that's good. Um, Magic Mike Auto Detailing. What's up, ABC fam? Hey Mike, with all the courses you offer, if a person wanted to just do hands-on garage doors, blenders, so and TV course, so you have take appliance repair too. Yeah, yeah. He's saying, okay, what's up, ABC fam? All the courses you offer. If a person wanted to just uh, have hands-on garage doors, blender, dryer vent cleaning, and TV course, so you have to take the. Do they have to take the appliance repair too? No, they can just take the individual courses. If they just want to they just want to do garage doors, they can buy the garage doors. If they just want to do the dryer vent, they can do the dryer vent. TV course, they can just do the TV course. We're gonna separate the seal system course once that's going to, so people just buy that. I'm going to separate the business course so they can just buy the business course. But those courses are going to be small and not going to be that much. But I give them all the courses if they buy the hands-on appliance repair course. And the reason why I do that because the amount of money that they spend for that appliance repair course, it's still cheap, $1,500. I'm seeing some people charging $1,500 to just come to a meet and greet, to actually just meet, not to learn anything, but just to sit there and talk to people. They're charging $1,500, not to get no course information stuff. So I'm the $1,500 that people are actually paying. If people, I want to make sure people get their money back. I want to have as many avenues as possible for them to get their money back and actually make it. So, and that's one of the first questions I ask anybody first time I talk to them: have you made your money back? So, and I want to make sure they got their money back. If they made their money back, then I'm happy, and now we can go ahead and talk. But if somebody haven't made their money back, I want to know why. I've had some people who have bought the course. Uh, they took the course, uh, uh, didn't look at it. They purchased it, didn't look at it, and then they didn't make their monthly payment. And then something happened where they lost their job or something happened, and now they wanted to come back and look at the course. But what happened? The teacher will lock them out if they don't make their payments on time, and they want to say, well, can you let me look at it again? Well, you have to go pay the remaining balance, and then you can look at it. So with those people, I know that they didn't look at the course. I give them the monthly payment so that they can actually look at the course, go out and make some money, either dry vent cleaning, blenders, anything, make some money by the time the next payment come up. They be to make their money where they can actually pay it and pay it off. Because $200, you can you can do two dry vents and you done that. So it's like uh, uh, it's easy to make your money back if they just apply themselves. Okay. Uh, yeah, for real. A lot of people have been looking for you. Go to Facebook. I told them I don't think you on Facebook because we don't read. T Finesse. I had to raise my drive-in prices to 120 this week. Them banner signs are killing. Yeah, it is. Matter of fact, I talked to a couple of people. One guy, it's funny. One guy landed a big contract before he came to Appliance Boot Camp. He landed a commercial contract for an apartment complex to clean the dryer vents, and and then he started doing appliance repair. Appliance repair has taken off so much he had to call the people back from the apartment complex and say he ain't got time to go clean the dryer vents because all of it's going, especially now where people now you see how many people at Home Depot, Lowe's, these home improvement stores, they sitting at home and they're trying to improve their houses and stuff now, spring cleaning and all that. So they seeing all this stuff. They say I'm gonna go ahead and get it done, and so now they're calling to get dryer vents clean. So there you go. You see T Finesse say he had to raise his up to $120. Where'd they go? There you go. But yeah, he landed a contract for a housing apartment complex, and he can't go now. He had to tell me he couldn't do it because of no reason. Oh, my bad, flying hit me in the uh yeah, they hit you in the Facebook group. Okay, Don and Madden, what's up, Mike ABC fan? Hey, how you doing? All right, yeah, please hit the like button. Thanks that. Okay, there goes somebody looking for. I told you, yeah, a couple of people been looking for you because you don't read. All right, yeah, checks on top of checks. Corey Harris says, Mike, did you ever release that air slide comparison video? If so, where can I find it? Thank you in advance for responding. No, I got it. Like I just told somebody earlier, Slick and I done it, but I just took a quick video of Slick just using his. After I done that, I wanted to. Everybody wanted it. I didn't think it was. I won't satisfied with it. I want to actually sit down and actually compare them side by side, everything. From the ports to the actual attachments and everything. And that way we can do a real comparison. Okay. Um, okay, they have networking going on. Okay. Okay, one stop Mike. Will you give apartment complexes a discount? Yeah, when I use yes, I do. I give apartment complexes a discount if they're going to use only me. And what I do with the apartment complexes, I give them a certain day. So we we still do. Trying to think which ones we have now. I got two of them. I got Cleveland Road appliances. I got Cleveland Road, and I forget the other one here. But what happened with them? I give them certain days. So I don't go there every day. So what we'll do, we'll tell them we'll come there on every Tuesday, or we'll come there on Wednesday. And what happened, they'll hold all the work orders till we get there, unless they got emergency. Emergency will come. But if it's non-emergency, they'll just hold all the work orders until we get there. And once we get there, they'll give me a little golf cart, or whoever a little golf cart, and they'll just run and go do all the service calls that day. And with that, I give them a little break because they're using me, and because I'm there the whole day running, hitting 6 or 7 different places, and they're going to continue to use me. I give them a break. But like I say, now if it's somebody who has like who got rental property, who claim they got maybe 20, 30 rental properties, they're gonna use me. Nah, I ain't gonna give him no break. And property management companies, somebody a property management company or something like that, I ain't gonna give them no break either, because they always tell you I'm gonna let you do all of them, then you don't see them again. So with them, they're gonna get the price unless we get to a point where I know that person is constantly calling me and we form a relationship, then I'll give them a break. But apartment complexes where the apartment complex is there, and I know that I done went there and I done filled out got on their vendors list, and they done walk me around the property and showed me, where the golf cart is, and we don't work through how I'm gonna do the work orders and all that. We don't went through all of that, and I know that they need me. Nah, I give them a break because I know I'm gonna be the one coming there, and they know I'm coming that day. And so what happened? You'll get there that day. You'll go to the office. They usually have these little work order slips with the apartment complex, what was wrong, the number. Sometimes they might get the maintenance when you first start off. They'll have a maintenance guy go with you and open the door. But after you start doing it for a while, you're whatchamacallit. And you get a rapport with them. A lot of times then they would just give me the keys, and I'll go there and I'll knock and make sure that they had pets, that the pets was locked up. And you always make your entrance before you come, and say you knock on the door, and then you say maintenance, and then you coming in or whatnot. So, but only thing with apartment complexes, they're gonna be net 30. They're gonna have to you're gonna have to actually invoice them, and then they got to send it off to their headquarters, and then they'll pay you, but they'll pay you within 30 days. Uh, because we don't read. What's your? They got that going on. Kevin Ross, Slick. Do you find it more cost? Okay, they got some going on with Slick. But yeah, I think what DCNF asking about the apartment complex. I liked them. I used to like the apartment complex. Like I say, I could spend one morning or one afternoon and go out there and once a week and knock them out, and you're good. Especially the ones that have the senior citizen stuff. Those are I really like those because most of those be something simple. Somebody be gonna put a grocery bag up near the ice maker, and the grocery bag get caught in the ice maker. It's just simple stuff. Simple stuff. Somebody unplugged something. So those and those they not abusive. But if you get one where low income stuff, nah, I don't want to do that because they just tear them all up, and a lot of times they will break them, especially Section 8. I don't do Section 8 anymore. Doing Section 8, they could actually break something like they'll break the refrigerator or break the dishwasher and or something like that, and they'll break the range, and then they don't have to pay their rent because the appliance is broke, and tell the person tell the landlord come and fix it. So around the first of the month, when they're supposed to pay their rent, they're gonna be breaking stuff all the time. Yeah. Then the same thing with Section 8. You're supposed to. I tell them their appointment is at 10 o'clock. I show up at 10 o'clock. I'm knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. I know they upstairs sleep. They won't answer the door. You ring, 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 knocking, knocking. You leave 12 o'clock. They call. I thought you were coming. I was there. And then nobody come to the door. I've been here the whole time. What? No, it was just all that crazy mess. I didn't want to do. Or sometime, I used to do it for this group that used to buy and repair appliances for people on Section 8, and people who were on social services in Orange County. I won't call that group name because it was a very nice group. I made a lot of money off of it with them, but it got to the point where I had to actually stop doing the work because it was making me have bad feelings towards people in certain demographics. It got to the point where I was starting not to I was having bad feelings against people, and a lot of times my own people in that demographics. I would go there and get there. It'd be a bunch of kids there, none of them over 5 years old, and I go there to the house and they're alone. Um, I leave. I call the people and say, hey, uh, y'all need to get somebody here. The kids are here by themselves. The person that's supposed to be here is not here. And then they'll reach out to the lady, and then 2 minutes later or 5 minutes later, she'll call me and say, "I've been here the whole time." You go there, she's just getting back to the house. She's been running around the whole time. So I just said I couldn't deal with that anymore. So I don't do Section 8 and stuff anymore because it will make you if you it will if you're not a strong minded person, it'll make you sometimes not have compassion and stuff. All right, BK from the Rockets. What's good, ABC fam? They got some networking going on. All right. Okay. Okay, Andre Beckford. I don't take calls from property management companies or realty companies. Yeah, yeah. Realty companies. I got a couple of real estate agents I do, but same thing with a lot of times with real estate companies. They want you to fix it and then they want to pay you at closing. So and sometimes closing, they say we're going to close next week. Closing might be maybe 2 or 3 months later, and we wind up with a check in the mail. So yeah, so real estate companies can be it too if they want to close pay for it at closing. Sometimes they got punch lists. They got to do it before the person close. I do that because then the real estate agent will pay you with the credit card, and they'll get their money back. Uh, but yeah, real estate agents can be like that too. And the thing too, the real estate agents, they all time they want it done yesterday. They wait to the last minute. Yeah, yeah, they pay up front. Ball supplies repair. I'm liking this channel ABC. Okay, there you go. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, because no, he said take them calls and charge them well. All right, one stop, Mike. All right, you good? Ivan Thomas. I got this lady. She lives in a condo. The homeowner association wants me to change all kinds of things on my insurance. Uh, uh, all kinds of things on my insurance just to come in. But now they want me to write an addendum, but I have no clue how that works. Yeah, if they sometimes if they like that, I might stay away. Some high rise, like if you go downtown Raleigh, some of the high rises and stuff, they're getting to be like that. They're gonna make you sign stuff, and you got to have stuff with your insurance and stuff. Because what happened if you go into like they got these new high rises they built in downtown Raleigh. If you go on and you on like the third or fourth floor, or maybe the eighth floor of the high rise, and you what you call you do something and you flood the kitchen or you flood the laundry room, then you can affect all those other apartments on up under them and above and all that. And so they want to make sure that you're liable and you able to cover all that stuff. So if you want to, no, it depends. If like it depends. I don't go downtown to the high rise as much now because one, I don't like it. Ain't nowhere to park, and two, I don't like having to go there and you got to get signed in. And then you got Eric. You got to go. No, you we gotta take parts and stuff in and stuff. And sometimes you gotta go to your van. There's nowhere to park. And then every time you come in, they gotta buzz you in. Every time you go out, they gotta let you out. Every time you come back in, they gotta let you up on the elevator. Yeah, it's just too much of a hassle sometimes. Where I say, hey, I'd rather not even do it. I'll go somewhere else. Chris Ames, anyone wear special gear like boots, protective covers, or latex glove? I wear shoe covers. I wear gloves uh, for my hands, uh, and that's mainly for my wife. My, because working with your hands get real rough, especially with appliances and stuff. So I do that for my wife. I wear the gloves for that, and now for Corona. So. Okay. Ivan Thomas. This was sent by select. This was sent by select home one. Oh yeah, no. I definitely wouldn't do that for select home warranty. Nah, I ain't going through all that trouble for select home warranty. They go into no high rise apartments and all that. Now, if now some of the now, I will say this, because of their actual people that because of the actual house. What's the word I'm looking for? Because of the threshold to get into those high-rise apartments and stuff, and those high-end condos. Once you're on that list, then they have a list of people they call. So you'll be the only person they be calling you on that list. So they will keep you busy, but just know when you go there, what it's going to be like going up and down all those stairs, trying to find parking, and all that stuff. So once you own that list, everybody in the hotel, not hotel, but in the apartment complex, they'll pretty much use you because a lot of people don't get on that exclusive list, and they're gonna have the high dollar stuff, and they're gonna pay money. It's good money into it. But for me, like I say, I'm in the country. I grew up in the country. It's still pretty rather rural here. But we have a lot of transplant people coming from northern places, big city places, and they want that. They want to have the secured buildings where you can't get in. You gotta be buzzed in and all that. And me personally, I'm still not there where I want to do that. Where I want to go there and have to get buzzed into everything. But it's coming, and you can make a lot of money with it. And I don't. I want to be able to park. I don't want to have to go find somewhere and park and then walk 2 blocks to get there and all that. I can stay out in the country and go pull up in somebody's front door and be okay. All right. Andre Beckford. Mike, you ever thought about working on medical equipment, MRI machines, EKG machines, stuff? No, I haven't. Nah, I'm happy with the appliance repair. Matter of fact, that's what my brother do now. My brother does that now. He travel throughout the whole country fixing the machines that they use to clean out the catheters, I think, or some machine that they use to sterilize IVs or something like that. But he goes across the whole United States fixing their stuff. I don't. I just like to. I don't find what I love in appliance repair. I like I say, you can make great money fixing appliance repair. I don't even do commercial stuff anymore. No, I've done a lot of commercial stuff. The Quiznos, those ovens that they had, conveyor ovens. I used to do all of those. I used to do pizza ovens. I used to do the laundry mats, dry cleaners. I done all. We done all of that, and I just like the home appliances. Like I say, the garage doors and anything that when I first started, anything that you didn't have to have a license to actually repair, I repaired it. But I still haven't found anything to beat the appliance repair. Where I'm going inside somebody's house. It's not like electrical where I'm in the attic or up under the house. Um, I'm somewhere nice. I'm in and out in 10 to 15 minutes. Make good money. I just can't find anything else to do. There you go, Kirk. Yeah, I need to get out here slick. No doubt. As a matter of fact, it is 9 o'clock. Let me get off. I might release one of the ones tomorrow. Give y'all a little peek a sneak peek of what we actually putting together. But yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Thanks, Slick. Time for me to get off. Uh, what do you say here? Shimano 5. What would be planning? What would be the plan of pricing if third party warranty stop to say that they won't pay for parts? I can't. What would be the plan of pricing if they don't want to pay for parts? Then you whatchamacall, you build them back for the parts. If you charge them the $85 per hour, and you just give them the regular price on the parts. If they don't want to pay $85 per hour, I wouldn't do it. And most of the ones the good ones, they don't have no problem sending you the parts if you ask them. But just give them the regular price on parts and just make it $85 per hour. And when I say regular price, if you have to you whatever your cost is. So if you have to pay for shipping and stuff, they pay for shipping, taxes, and all that stuff. But then when, like I say, once you get your skill set up and you go COD, then when you go COD, you're just gonna use the blue book. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Uh, the new date for our next hands-on live event is going to be August the 15th. If you hadn't already and you want to learn how to start your own appliance repair business, and you can come in like all the other guys who's making all this money, that's the link. If you want to sign up for the course, if you want to get in before next weekend when we do the webinar for the seal system, you can go ahead and purchase it. And we have several payment plans so you can get in. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. And like I said, I'm gonna probably release a couple of little videos. I gotta let WWHVAC take a look at before I release some of them, get his approval. But once he approval, next week we're gonna release them like Wednesday so you can look at them. But I might give y'all something over the weekend to kind of give y'all an overview of what it's gonna look like. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all on Monday.